Um, this is a message I want to answer from real man. Well, and mainly undead chronic. I want your opinion on it. Now it's taken me this long. I'm not a smart guy, and you'll probably understand why I want to tell you. I didn't realize, and it's only taken me this long to figure it out. But chronic, how would you think my life would be if my upbringing when my dad is married to an escort? Well, he is now, and he's bought her a house, car. He doesn't even know where I live. Has no idea, right? He's got tattoos all over him, rides motorbikes, trucky. When I was a kid, we broke up when my mum and dad broke up when I was 3. My mum was a junkie. Dad was like a Rolling Stone sort of thing, you know? And, and then when you're growing up, and I blame myself for everything, just blame everything on myself. And then it's like God saying, no, your dad is married to an escort. It's not like an upbringing that you should have had. And it's made it harder for you to understand anything. And I thought it was normal. And now when I got to Jesus, it's like that was wrong. Every single part of it was a wrong teaching. So I don't know what to say. Like this one's even worse. Like when I found out when I was a kid, my dad gave 172 grand to a woman. And he used to get upset if I asked him for $5 or $20. But he gave a woman who's not my mum. This is another woman. This is not the woman he's married to, a woman before that. Used to treat me like shit, tell me I was a shit kid and everything. I never did anything wrong, but this kid, she was just a blamer, hated me. Yeah. Something to her and dad, and 172 grand gave her. And that's not even my mother, man. So it's like, and I sit there looking at my dad going, you gave a woman who's not even my blood 172 grand. But you get upset when I used to ask you for money as a kid. I was your son. I didn't bust a nut and have me. You busted a nut and had me. And then you're going around talking all this shit, and I'm seeing you give women all your money, right? Buying them all this stuff, and you couldn't even give me 2 cents. And now I'm stuffed in my life. I've got no brains. I'm dumb. I had no real good leading. When I was growing up, you know what you're meant to teach me? How to be a human. You just treated me like a slave. Your own son, like a slave. Oh, I'm teaching you work ethics. No, you weren't. You're making me a slave. Your own son you're meant to have a life with, right? And enjoy your son, make him feel appreciated that you're his dad. Really? Well, that didn't feel like it the whole life. Now that I've got to this stage of my life, like when? And I'm not going to, and normally I blame myself. No, I'm blaming him now. He was he was meant to be my dad. He was meant to be my guide. He was meant to show me how life was meant to be. And all he showed me was motorbikes, getting drunk, escorts. Oh, I'll save you money, but when you save your money, you got to treat women like this and that. And I'm like, okay. And I get to this stage of my life, and it's over for me. And it's my fault. But I've also got to look at who taught me. Who taught me? Like you only can go off what you're taught. And I have to look at my dad and go, well, you're piss poor at teaching. Well, look where I am, you idiot. You're the one who gave me the advice. You're the one who taught me. And I had to run to Jesus to get taught that what you taught me was wrong. And now I've got to take accountability for messing up my life. Because I had a teacher who said escorts is okay to marry. Did you give them all your money? You don't care about your kids? Because you didn't. You never cared about us. The evidence is here. I mean, you never see me. I'm not even a part of your life at all. It's like you just had me and then kicked me to the side and went, yeah, that'll do. Unlike me, where the mother of my child took my child, and I've taken my daughter to SeaWorld, Dreamwave. You never even took me to any of them. But I've taken my daughter there, and I've hardly ever seen my daughter. But I've taken it there. I've taken it to the Australia Zoo. You've never taken me there. I've taken my daughter there. So I look at that and I go, hang on a second. How come I've taken my daughter to more places than you took me, and I'm poorer? What's your excuse? Oh, well, but no. See, when I had my holidays, I went in straight and saw my daughter. See, when you had time off, you didn't come and see me. So there's the answer right there. And it's taken me 43 years to figure out you were an absolute asshole to me. You know, and I blame myself for everything when I should turn around and blame you. I should turn around and blame you. Like when I joined the army, I was going to join the army. No, you weren't. You don't have the heart for it. You ride around on bikes, we're the 1%. No, you're not. You're no different than the cops, you idiot. You know what 1% is? Poor people who are objected of the system. They're the 1%. No, you're just criminals. You're just as bad as government who enforces all these laws on people. But I prefer the government than bikies any day. Okay, well that's just coming from human perspective. Yeah, the government, right? They'll only send the cops to beat me. Yous will just beat me and stab me for no reason. Oh, because of this. Yeah, whatever. So, you figure that out. Like, I send this to, like, Chronic and Hammerhand because they're the guys who saved me, basically. Told me so much that I was already too far gone. But they woke me up just, in my life to realize why it had happened. It's because the boomers taught us shit. They lied to us. And they told us, oh, women this, that, blah, blah, blah. And then they put everything up. And the parents didn't look after us, didn't give us a future. And that's why I love Jesus, because he's the one who said to me, they're not meant to be thinking about their retirements. And I'm like, what? No, they're meant to look after the children. It says it in the Bible, look after the children. And what have they done? They looked after themselves and left the children nothing. Look at the debt. So, Mr. Peter Beriman, you're not my dad. I can't stand you. You're a scumbag to me. After the whole life of experience of what I went through and what you taught me, no, you get no respect for me ever again. You taught me, right? You know what you taught me? Go get money and give it away to women. And the women can have a body count of it doesn't matter. If they're a dirty, filthy pig, it doesn't matter. You should respect women. No, I shouldn't. That's disgusting. And it's taken my whole life to figure it out that you taught me wrong. And it's you who's to blame, not me. I'm not going to blame myself anymore. I'll take accountability for stuffing up. But to blame is you and your teaching as a dad. It's shit. You're crap. You are a shit dad. Yeah, that's a good teaching. Teach me to go out with escorts who've got a body count over, like, I couldn't even count it. Yeah, that's great teaching. Give all your money to an escort, but don't care about your kids. Yep, great teaching. Be an absolute pig. Put tattoos all over you and be an absolute arrogant asshole. Yeah, great teaching, dickhead. No, that's wrong. And you always try to make yourself look like you've done, like when you've done all these bike runs and that was a persona for attention. I'm doing good. No, you're the same guy you will always be. So, when you could never take accountability. I'm never wrong. No, you were always wrong. Always. And you suffer gluttony too. Talking about, I work hard. No, you got a fat gut because you're lazy. Don't worry, when I used to work for you, I used to sit there just looking at you going, this guy's full of shit. You love your dad when you're growing up, but then when you get older, you're like, did he even love me? Like, he just treated me like a piece of crap. Like, most people go, love your dad and that. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, because I was always a loving son, your parents. And then when you get older, you're like, hang on a second. I was one of them kids they didn't want. I was one of the kids they really didn't want. Because it seems like, because I remember Jody, I said, I'm the outcast. And I'm like, no, Jody, you still talk to dad like he's the best friends and shit. Okay, so don't sit there. You were never the outcast. You were never the street kid. I was the street kid, Jody. There are no men's shelters, Jody. You're not from the street. You're full of shit. So don't ever come near me because I will punch you straight in the face for all the times you gave me shit thinking you're tough. You're not. You're a girl. You crumble. So shut your fucking face. You've never been in what I've been in. Never. So shut up. I was so sick of you growing up talking about how you're this, that. You're a girl. Shut up. You've never faced what I've faced. So keep it to yourself. Shut up. Slam your head into a wall. It might make you wake up. I don't like you. And I don't like Christine either. I don't like my sisters anymore because of what girls think. and how you must think of your brother. You must think I'm a piece of shit. Well, I don't like you. You all these things on about your brother. You're meant to love your brother. You didn't love your brother, so get stuffed. Both years. I was the youngest. Oh, but I meant to do all these things. Yeah, you didn't help me. None of you did. You left me. You all ran away, and even Dad did, and you all left me to the street. You can get stuffed. Talking about how you're compassionate, you're loving, and that. No, you're not. You had a brother. Oh, what? I meant to do magic tricks and that. Bit like what everyone thinks you're meant to do. No, I had a job. You know what everyone did? Just had their hands out. And because I was taught wrong, I've been used, abused, and it's my fault. My fault for listening to my parents. My fault for listening to people who all they wanted to see me do was get trashed. It's my fault for believing I had a family who cared about me. It was my fault. My fault for believing I had family who loved me. It's my fault. Because what has it taught me? Well, you taught me nothing. You taught me, yeah. Or you kicked me into the corner and said, "Oh, you'll be right." Okay, I'm still a human, you know. And if you're teaching me, you don't leave me good skills to taught, I'm gonna fumble because I'm retarded. That's just a fact, man. If I don't have the skills to learn to be strong enough to keep myself, and I've got to try and do it myself, as much as I try, if I haven't got it ingrained in me, I'm gonna fail. And I failed, man, because I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm not that good at anything. You know, all I've got is an MC license, a forklift ticket. I'm not the smartest guy. I mean, school, I went to a shit school. I wasn't very smart. I had a broken home and shit. I mean, people can say, "Oh, come on, you can't do that." I have to. I have to look at what happened in my life to understand why. I can't just be ignorant. I got to take accountability of how everything happened. And I go back to my life, and I'm like, I had no parental, all my dad did was, "Oh, you got to do this," and I'm like, "Yeah, anything else?" No. "Oh, so I'm a slave, am I?" "Oh, yeah, you got nothing, man. I grow up and I've just been abused, treated like a slave," and it's like he taught me nothing. And it was always I had to always go see them. Yeah. They've never been to this house. No one in my family's ever been to my house. I've been to all theirs. And that's what made me do what I did and said, "Nah. You're all getting yeah, I'm blocking yous. I don't want to talk to yous." Because from what I see it is if I have to always go see yous and yous never come and see me, what does that meant to tell me? Come on, everyone tell me. If no one ever wants to come and see me, but I always and it's always a whinging, "Oh, well, this and that." It's like, well, fine. You don't want to see me, you don't love me, but you want me to come and see you though. Like you're the this and that, like, but never come and see me. That was just told me everything I needed to know. And you can sit and say whatever you want, it doesn't matter. That proves how much you have loved me, how much you have cared for me. You just don't. And I don't care. I don't. Just come near me and I will defend myself. I guarantee you won't like it. You think all this BS, right? But you've never been to there. You talk shit. "Oh, I did this." No, you didn't. I guarantee you haven't. Guarantee it's a lie. And you know it is. I do everything. I do everything to prove it. You don't. You've got nothing to prove it. So, "Oh yeah, I remember doing this," and when? You never did it, did you? "Oh yeah, no, you didn't do it. You're a liar." Most is lie. And girls say, "Oh, we like lies." Yeah, whatever. No, but this is what I woke up to. Just it must have been a God just saying, "Look, yeah, you have to take accountability for your stuff up, but you have to look at who guided you, who was your teacher. You have to look at that. You have to because you're in a state of you're going down, and you have to look at why you can't think, you can't do it, you don't know. You have to look who taught you, Wayne. You're trying so hard, and you're like, why am I so dumb? Why can't I do this? Who taught you? Who taught you? You used to have to teach your dad maths, Wayne. Your own father masked because he was too dumb and he couldn't do it. You're an abused kid, Wayne, and you don't even know it because you're too loving. You're too caring. You were being abused your whole life because you're too kind. You let people walk over you because you're too kind. You're too loving. They take everything from you. Well, you can let the world know now. And it's up to them now to change themselves. As they look at you and say, what? People have used you, Wayne, because you're a kind guy. You're a loving, caring person. And people just trashed you. And they walk away like it's okay. Well, it's not okay, Wayne. You know it's not okay, and what they did was shit. People abused you, used you. It's your fault for letting people use you. But, yeah, that's the answer. And all the people who use will go, yeah, yeah, exactly. But they wouldn't want to be used themselves, but they like using people. And that's what it is, Wayne. You've been used. You were used because you weren't taught it. Your dad basically destroyed you. And it's always been there, just knowing. And he sits there going, well, you this. And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't bring me into the world, did I? You did. You know, and it was all this bullshit. But you didn't care, man. If you cared about me, why am I living like this? Well, you made this, you did that. Really? Yeah, I'm on my own. I have to make these choices myself because I'm too dumb. Bit like the person before who just basically didn't care, scammed his way. Yeah, I know everything about you. That's why I don't like you. You're a scammer, and you'll sit there going blah 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 blah. No, you're a scammer, and you don't care about your own son. So I'm not your son. I will never be your son. You were a piece of crap to me. You're forgiven for what you did, but I cannot like you. I cannot hang around you. You have to. You basically taught me shit, and I can't accept that. I can't accept it anymore. To where I am in my life, I can't accept it. While you're living it up in your retirement, I'm fucked. While you're living it up, you're having your life and stuff, I'm fucked. That was your plan, wasn't it? You couldn't have your son have a good life. And you just poured it onto me, and now it's going on to my own daughter. You're a sack. If you're going to have kids, make sure they have something for them. Don't just have us and then just leave us. You sack. And just to top it off, look at all the debt. Look at all the things that are increased, and it's from your generation. All the red tape, all the yellow tape, all the red tape, all the expensing high rates and increase in money. That's your generation. And you want to say you care about children, and you're no, no. That's why you're not my dad. That's why you will never be anything to me. It's your generation that is killing us, and you just don't care. You're a bunch of ungrateful, heartless people. You went through the industrial boom that was left by the generation before you, and you basically turned around and spat on the children. While your family gave you everything, and you spat on them, and then you spat on us. You're just the most ungrateful generation there is. Selfish, greedy. Oh, you don't know what we went through when I was growing up. Bullshit. You just went through it easiest. You just had the easiest time period ever. And you took everything and then shat on us when you could have made that easier for us. But no, we can't do that. We can't do that. Yeah, Generation X, man. I got no. What is it? the boomers. And then you got Generation X. Both of them are a pack of wankers. No, you all remember Gen X. Don't tell me you don't remember Gen X. The boomers, right? And then you got Gen X. They're wankers as well. They're always talking about fighting this and that. Yeah, bunch of mongooses. And then the millennials come along and we're the smartest generation. And what do you do to us? Piss on us. Because you know that we're right and you are wrong. We're more compassionate, we're more loving, we're more caring. More about humans than making a profit. That's all you hear from boomers and Gen X. Oh, make a profit, treat humans like shit. They suck, man. I can't stand them. And it's only like it's my generation, and then after my generation, it's like we all love people, we care about people, and we're looking at our generation. What the are yous? A bunch of greedy, selfish, arrogant, money, kill people. That's all you did. You boomers and Gen X are like they all made their like careers in that, and they've just basically will leave debt, leave a cost of living, and all you hear, oh my mortgage, really? People can't even get a mortgage, can't even get in the housing market. What are you talking about, Gen X? Oh yeah, we can't even get into the housing market. We can't. We've got no future. So shut up, Gen X. You and the boomers can kiss my ass. You are the ones who did this. It's your generations. Millennials haven't got anything to do with it, but you're quick to point the finger at us while you're the ones who are putting us on the gutter. Yeah, boomers and Gen X. You've got everything, eh? You got everything and left us all nothing? You're happy with that? I mean, I watched that person on Sky News. He's probably got millions of dollars sitting there like, she cares about the struggle. You wouldn't fucking know the struggle, you piece of shit. Talking about, we don't want liberals. We don't want Labor and we don't want the Greens. We want one nation. We want Australians running our country. We want people who want Aussies in this country, who care about Aussies because it's Australia. I hate the Liberals. I can't stand Labor. I can't stand Greens. Yous are un-Australian. You suck. What's her name? Whatever, Credlin on Sky News. You suck too. You're a money-hungry pig. And you're the type one, oh, Israel, this is Australia, not friggin' Israel. You want to go to Israel? Get on the plane and fuck off. That's what I say to all these people who keep going, Israel or Palestine. Get on the plane, get out of my country. This is Australia. In no part of Australia is it Israel or Palestine. None of it. It's Australia. So if you want to keep supporting Israel, get on the planes and fuck off to Israel. You want to support Palestine? Get on the planes and fuck off to Palestine. I'm so sick of it. While our country is going to the ground, you keep talking shit about other countries. How about fix this fucking country first, you ungrateful, inconsiderate, selfish, greedy pricks? Yeah, you're one of them, Credlin. You're a selfish, greedy prick, like a liberal. You don't care about this country. You're a sack. You like Labor. You like the Greens. Believe in climate crap. When an asteroid should smash into the Earth so you can kiss that climate change bullshit goodbye. Or maybe a comet. Or maybe a sun flare from the sun that can just disintegrate the Earth so you can shut up with your climate change scam. You're a bunch of thieves. Oh, you don't like it? I don't give a shit. I've actually looked at science. I loved science growing up. Comets, asteroids, meteor showers, supernovas, the push and pull, the gravitational pull. Yeah, well, yous all talk shit and say climate change is the biggest hoax scam ever. Fucking thieves, man. And Credlin's in there like shit. And you're no different than the Liberals. Bunch of scabs. Talking shit. No one likes Liberals. No one likes Labor. And no one likes Greens. We want someone who loves Australia. Not a bunch of scum who scam the shit out of us and tell all Australians we're pieces of shit. How are we pieces of shit? This is our country. If you don't like Australia, leave. Get out of our country. If Australians are such this and that and whatever, pack your bags and go back to whatever country is so much better than Australians. That's the simple answer. You come to my fucking country, you talk your shit, well, pack your bags and fuck off. Do a U-turn, like Usher, and go back to where you came from. Don't come here with your crap cultures, your BS. Turn around and fuck off. You Israelis, you Palestinians, that's the answer. You want your shit? Do a U-turn and fuck off. Out of my country. This is my country, and I'm telling you, fuck off. It's not Palestine, it's not Israel, fuck off. Get out of my country. All right? And you're starting to piss off the indigenous. We are sick of yous. We don't want you in our country. It's not Israel, it's not Palestine. Pack your bags, get out. We don't need your shit. When you come to this country, it's Australia. It's not Israel, Palestine, Ukraine. We're sick of it. It's Australia. Get your shit and piss off. Same with Islam. Pack your shit and piss off. If you want to have a war with Islam, we're going to smash you. We're not afraid of you. What, you're going to blow yourself up? All right, we'll kill the lot of yous. You're a bunch of cockheads. Selfish, greedy, arrogant, evil people. Come to Australia, we're going to take it over. Shari law. No, fuck you. Get out, you pack of wankers. We're not Albanese. We're not a spineless little bitch like him. We're Australians, real Australians. And we will fight you, Islam. Anywhere you want to go, we will fight you. You're cowards. You blow yourself up like cowards. You're not men. And real Australian men will fight you. We will be like our Anzacs. When we're outnumbered 3-1 by the Japs, we will fight you. And we will kick your ass. I guarantee it. You're spineless, you're pussies, you're rude little girls. That just proves you're a bunch of pussies. You have to root little girls because you can't go with women. And you beat them and shit. That's the definition of a fucking coward. You Muslims are the biggest cowards on the planet. You rape little girls like cowards. You kill people like cowards. You're just cowards. And I don't like you, and I'm never going to be scared of you. I will never, ever be scared of someone who threatens my life. That's a challenge to me. You want to kill me? Bring it. Make sure you do a good job, because if you don't, I'm killing you. And I've seen most of you Muslims, you're bitches. When you're one-on-one, you're the biggest cats on the planet, because you haven't got a God. You've got Satan. When you've got God, you can go anywhere. You can be as strong as anything. And Jesus is God. You disrespect him, you pieces of shit. Yeah, I'm not one of these Christians who likes when you disrespect my God. It angers me that you disrespect my God, Jesus, who rose from the grave, has had all them witnesses, and you say he didn't do it. You pieces of shit. You got the Shroud of Turin, who they can't figure out how any of it was left. And now they're doing AI pictures of Jesus, right? And the people are looking at go, oh no, man. Yeah, Jesus was God. You're in trouble. You Muslims keep coming at us. Yeah, Jesus is going to make us kick your ass. You want to threaten our people? Treat women like what, sex dolls? Like what? Why would God would never make women to be sex dolls, you retards? These are so dumb, so illogical, such cowards. And then you try and come to our country and go, oh, leave us alone, we're Muslim. But no, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my country, you dirty, filthy pigs. And I don't care. Get out of my country. Go back to your slop, right, where you rape each other, kill each other, be absolute pieces of shit humans. Go back to it. I don't want it in my country. You look like idiots. You don't look like humans. You look like dysfunctional fuckwits. Sitting there, oh, no, no. Yeah, look like morons. You think God wants people to look like morons? No. You really think God made us to look like retards? You are an idiot. My God wants me to be the best version of him because I'm made in his image. He doesn't want me to be a retard. He wants me to represent him. So why, if I'm representing him, would I want to be a donkey? You look like donkeys. You don't look like men of God. You really reckon you look like a man of God when God comes in a white robe and you're wearing black that looks like the death? Oh, I used to know. All right. The reason it looks like death, because when you go to hell, it's dark. It's not light. Yeah, but this is the end of it. Like, all my life, man, growing up, bad father. And then you get all these dick faces coming from some stupid fucking ideology that says, we want Shari law, we're going to do this, oh, but we're going to play victim. And I'm like, fuck you, you cocksucker. Yeah, fuck you, Muslim, you lying, deceptive piece of shit. Come to my country, I want Shari law, I want Islam, I'm a victim. How about get stuffed, you're not a victim. You're a lying piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my country, you maggot. You're not peaceful, you're not free, you're not with God, and I don't care. Your book is shit. What, is it 6 or 8 days creation? There's your first fault. Your book's shit. 6 to 8 days of creation. Which one? Which one? Oh, your book's fucked. Your book is fucked, man. 6 or 8 days for creation. Come on, hurry up. Now, do women orgasm out their breasts? No. Does sperm come out between the backbone and the ribs? No. Your book is fucked. So don't come to my country talking all this shit when your book gets biology wrong. Just completely wrong, fails. And then you want to bring it and then cause wars and kill people when your book is wrong. It gets fundamental facts wrong. So it's wrong. It's incorrect. The book is false. And then you've got, the people of the book judged by their book. And then it says that their book's true. But then you're saying it's false. So either way, the Quran is false. Islam is shit. But you want to enforce it on us. Your pig-headed ways. When your book can't get creation right. Can't get biology right. Just factually gets everything wrong. Then you come to my country and want to play victim. No, fuck off. Sorry for swearing, God, but these people are just liars, manipulators. And the politicians, they're probably paid off, man. There's only one way you can let this shit get through the cracks is by money. By scamming, by criminal acts. And there's no other way, man. You cannot let something come here that's that disgusting and they go, oh, come on now, Islamophobia. You're going to tell me they don't know that Muhammad slept with a 9-year-old? It's all in their books. You're going to tell me the government doesn't know that? No, they know. Have a think about it. They know. Albanese's probably a pedophile. He just got married to that girl, so it was a cover. He's probably a pedophile. Okay? Then why would you protect it? Why would you be protecting something, right, that has you can sleep with a 9-year-old? You tell me. Because there's only one answer I can come with. You're a pedophile. That's why you're protecting it. Because you're a pedophile yourself. You're a filthy, dirty pedophile. The only reason you're protecting Islam is because you're a dirty, filthy child toucher. Yeah, that's all it can be, man. You cannot say, oh, well, Islam, it's their religion. No. In their book, Muhammad sleeps with a 9-year-old. They think it's okay to sleep with kids. No, it's not. Not in my country, it's not. It's pedophilia. You're protecting it. You're a pedophile. Okay, end of story. End of story. And that's how I see life now. It's just a bunch of criminals running around. Everything, and the good people, we get shitting on. End of story, man. You're getting shitted on. Whether you like it or not, you're getting shitted on. The people in power are evil. It's evident, man. If you're protecting stuff like that, you are evil. And then they'll try and manipulate and say all this shit they want. No. Albanese, you protect it. You're a pedophile, dude. I can't sit here and go, oh, no. You're a pedophile, dude. You love touching little kids. So I have no respect for you because you protect it. You touch little kids, man. Okay? Don't sit there and say anything else. No, you love touching little kids. You protect it. You're a child toucher. You protect it, man. I don't care. Proof is in the action. Your action is you protect child molesters. You're a pedophile. End of story. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, my Jesus. Right? My Lord Jesus Christ. Right? What does it say? When someone murders someone, if you're watching over, you're a part of that murder. Well, guess what? You're protecting pedophiles, so you're a pedophile too. Just how we like to play the game. Okay? Someone's what does a murder, right? And you're an observer and you see a murder and you don't say anything, you're just as responsible for that murder, right? Yes, 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 yes. So you're protecting Islam, right? That has pedophilia in it. So you're a pedophile too. You're guilty. Okay, Albanese? You're guilty, you child toucher. Don't sit there and go, oh, no, no. Someone murders someone, right? And you're overlooking and you don't say anything, you're guilty of that murder. You're overlooking, it says they touch 9-year-old girls. You're overlooking, you're just as guilty. I'm schooling you on your own friggin' laws that we have in our own country. Yeah. If you see a murder, right, and you don't go to the cops and say, I saw this murder and I witnessed it, you're just as guilty of the murder. That's our country. So Albanese, they have a book that says it's okay to touch little kids, and you're protecting it, so you're a part of it. No, 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 no. Because in our country we have laws for that. So you're overlooking and saying nothing. So you're a part of it. You're a pedophile. What are you going to do? Go on, go run. Do whatever you want to freaking do. It doesn't bother me. You're the one who protects it. Proof is in the pudding and the actions. You protect something like that, that's what you are. Go run in your corner, have a little cry, Albanese. I don't care. You're the pedophile, not me. There's no way I would touch a little girl and then go, oh, it's okay, phobia. No, no, no. That's pedophilia. End of story. You're allowing pedophilia in our country. You're sick. You're disgusting. You're a filthy pig. Oh, what? You're going to arrest me for calling you a pig? Do it. I'll gladly get up in front of the court and go, Your Honor, he's a pedophile. He protects them. What do you want me to say? Oh, well, no, no, no. Don't you have a law, right? If you're an onlooker to a murder and you do not go to the cop station and say, I witnessed the murder, aren't you not guilty of that murder too? Or you're an onlooker? Oh, yeah. There's your answer, on Your Honor. He protects pedophiles, so he's a part of it. By going off your laws that you all make, right, Albanese is guilty of being a pedophile because he protects them. If you do a murder and you're an onlooker and you don't go to the cops and say, I saw it and witnessed the murder, you're just as guilty. That's our law. So, Albanese, you're just as guilty. You are a guilty pedophile. How does that feel? How does that feel getting called a pedophile? Because you protect it. Every day, man, you are a pedophile because you protect it. Something I will never, ever, ever do. Okay? That's what you are. You're a pedophile. How does that feel? Sit in your stomach. Every day, you pedophile, you Albanese. You protect it, you're one. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, mumble all your bullshit. You're the one who protects it, pedophile. You protect it, you are a pedophile. You think it's okay to touch little girls. You're disgusting. You're a filthy pig. No, you protect it. You think it's okay to touch little girls. You can make up any fucking story you want. You protect it. You like it. You think it's okay to touch little girls. You fucking protected faggot. You fucking think it's okay to touch little girls, Albanese. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Sorry for swearing, God, but he needs that. He's a piece of shit. Thinks it's okay to touch little girls, protects it. Oh, Islamophobia. Nah, you childy. Come on, call me. I've got a phobia, you pedophile. I've got a phobia, pedophile. Phobia, pedophile. 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 Yeah, you say your phobia shit, you pedophile. That's what we got to start doing. Every time they say Islamophobia, turn around and say, no worries, pedophile. What's worse, Islamophobia or being called a pedophile? Call me Islamophobia. I don't care, you pedophile. Keep your hands off the friggin' kids, you piece of shit. So disgusting, man, they are. You watch them and they're taking little girls and shit. Yeah, Albanese, we've seen videos of what these pieces of shit are doing to girls, and you sit there protecting it? Yeah, don't ever let me see you, man, because I will punch you in the face. You're a scumbag pedophile protector, and I hate you. I don't have to love you. You don't You don't love God. You hang out in LGBT parades. Man should not lie with another man, and a woman shouldn't lie with another woman. That's God's order. So you're not with God. Go into my church, you piece of scum. You're a scum. Tech pedophiles. Yeah. No. So in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, that's today. Praise Jesus.